know, reality TV. As if. Okay, I'm doing a little chores before I make dinner here. Yeah. And I think a good way to avoid getting acne, like my acne here, is just kind of getting bad. And I couldn't help but pick at it, unfortunately. You just sort of get a little compulsive if you're like me and you have a big pimple on your face. I know, maybe that's TMI for some people, but it's good to replace my pillow sheets often if I have facial acne going on. I do think it is also because, it's almost that time. Yeah. Hi. Wait for some people to join. Shando and I just went for a walk. You know what? I'm gonna wash my blanket here too. I'm gonna wash my blankets and stuff. Yeah, buddy. That one's kind of clean. Just lay that here. Yeah, we're making our bed, buddy. Yo, I'm back. Oh no, I haven't gone. I gotta write that down here because I lost my notes. Just one sec. Sorry about that. I'm a little bit forgetful when it comes to that sort of thing. Here. That way I will not forget because I use these. Okay. Put it right there. I'll look into that later, okay? I'm just making my bed and stuff. Just making sure this is all straightened out. Yeah, buddy. Okay, yeah. You're a good boy. Make sure this thing's completely straight on there. Yeah. My big dog. It's a very nice soft bed for his joints. And for my, I crush my arms when I lay down on them on a hard bed. It's so nice. But yeah, just gotta make sure it's absolutely clean. If I have dirty pillowcases, I end up breaking out too. That could also be a factor. Concerning as to why I'm breaking out. So, here we go. Okay. Couple. Oh, yeah. Okay. Alrighty then. Shando. Good boy, I'm making our bed nice and clean, okay? Nice and clean sheets. Do this at least once or twice a week. I know, because I got a big dog. A big dog likes to sleep with his mama. I know, honey. Yes, indeed. Oh, he was such a goofball on our walk. He just ran out to the field and he was just jumping around and being a cutie pie. Oops. There we go. Oh, okay. Oh, gosh. No. Okay. Sit. So don't forget to subscribe, everyone, to the channel. Okay, doke. It's good to also kind of straighten it out because that foam layer can shift a little bit. Just slightly. Considering he's such a big dog and he jumps up here all the time, it's not that bad. Okay. Get nice and tight. Tight. Okay. This thing. So I can make that better. Okay. Alrighty. it's nice and tight down there. No, don't jump on the bed yet, you goofy. Not done. Not quite done yet. I know you want to jump on the bed now, don't you? Alrighty then. You know what? I don't want you getting on my side of the bed right now, okay? I'm gonna, yeah, look, it smells like a dog. We're going to, fresh sheets are good for, really, ooh, is that backwards? Damn it. It doesn't really matter. I mean, inside out. Okay, it doesn't matter. Unless that part's scratching me. Okay, that's fine. Alrighty. Where did my sandals go? Hello. Everyone, welcome. Let me get one of my portals here. How charged up are we? Oh, nothing like a clean bed. Good to see ya. Alright, I'm going to You are not 12, and if you're not allowed on my channel if you're 12. It's for adults only. Do you mean mentally? In that case, I might believe you. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so not okay. I'm so okay. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay. I'm going to do my laundry here, and I will be back. Okay, I'm gonna wash my blankets and such. Alright, be right back. One sec. Okay, did my creepy dolls keep you company? Yo. Wow, hey guys. Oh, so. Okay, now, actually, yeah, I'm gonna put these clothes away as we're going here and do some foldings. Yeah, but I'll keep one bag on the ground, double bagged, so that my dog has something to lay his elbows down in case he wants to lay on the floor. And that's the reason why I give myself an excuse not to put my clothes away. Uh-oh. Hi, Shando. Did you catch me in the act? Oh, I better make sure the cats ain't in here. Because they'll know if my window is open and Yeah, they're so quiet and sneaky, those cats. Well, it's always the one cat. We have 3 cats here. They're not my cats, granted. My mom has 2 cats. My brother has 1. And that one cat, the only boy cat, who is also the funnest cat. Actually, they've all got their own personalities. They're fun. And they have their own quirks. In that, the smallest cat, Charlotte, likes to piss in our dryer if we leave it open. The boy cat, Winston, he likes to come into my room and, shenanigans and such. And he likes to jump from the tea cabinet, which is ceiling height, practically, all the way onto the dining room table where I'm painting. Anytime I'm painting. And if he knows I'm about to paint, he sets his big, fat, heavy butt down onto my art box. Like, this is my table. And Charlotte, you open the door, slider door to the outside, she will try to get out there. She'll slip on out. She's very adventurous and wild. That Charlotte, not Charlotte, Moppet. And she kind of looks like Winston, same type of cat. It's a long Russian, long-haired cat, fluffy. They shed everywhere. Dive bombing, I know. Here, turn on this light here. As soon as I'm done with cleaning my room a little bit, I'll have some of that casserole. Be a good time. Oh, I need my water, man. I need to remember to drink more water. That's like the #1 thing for clearing up your skin is drink plenty of water. It's like you don't have to spend a ton of money to have nice, clear skin. My skin's usually its clearest when I'm drinking a lot of water. See, I'm honest in that even if I'm promoting skin products that I like, skin products I think smell good, feel good, make me feel refreshed, make my skin feel healthier, they're nice, very nice. But it's just like a skin topical supplement. Whereas not many people mention drinking water is the most important thing ever for that. It is. Yeah. Oh, I was looking for those. Little face wipes. How can I get rid of any habit? Well, they say, and I kind of believe it. I do believe it. It takes about approximately, depends on the individual, of course. It takes about a month to get rid of a habit or to develop a habit. What I do, I'm just saying what I do. It's good. What helps me, and I think it helps a lot of people. If I exchange a bad habit for a good one, such as if you like to read. If you like to exercise, that's a very good one because it doesn't really require much brain work, and sometimes our minds are we're mentally exhausted a lot, right? We have so much sensory overload these days. Dang it. Why is it doing this? Oh, sorry. Gosh. Sensory overload. That's why meditation really helps. Meditation, exercise, maybe, and there's nothing wrong with watching a movie. Make yourself a little snack, learn a new activity, because the brain, man, it craves novelty. So learning something new is very good for our strengthening our dopamine receptors. Our brains are like a muscle that you can train. So learn something new, try something new. It doesn't have to be hard. Like, I've always wanted to go fishing, and I only did that like once when I was much younger. I haven't done that since we did it once when I was a teenager. We didn't even catch fish, yet it was so fun, I'd like to learn how to fish. Let's see. Oh, I'm looking where I can put my sweater here. Fishing. Read a new book. Watch a new movie. You know, just trying things new, even if it's something that seems very mundane, can make you feel kind of accomplished. You know what I mean? Win a video game you've never played. Video games I love. You know, learn how to cook. Learn to cook something new that you love, something that you know you'll love. Make some, you know, cook something for the family or for your friends. Make them smile. That's a good adrenaline rush, making people laugh or making people smile. Make it a habit to drink lots of water. Drink some tea. Coffee is all black coffee. Coffee in general, but especially black coffee, just regular coffee, without all the additions there, is really good for your liver. I've been saying. Heck yeah. Let's see. Drawing. You can learn how to draw. Get yourself a how to draw book and start practicing shapes and how to shade and dimension and perspective and all that. You know, linear perspective, atmospheric perspective, or various terms. You know, replace a bad habit with a good habit. Yoga. And sometimes it's nice to have something that's just immediate, like that. Like, sorry, I can't really snap my fingers. Sometimes I can. Let's see. Practice. Let's see. Learn a new sport, if that's what you're into. Learn how to knit. That could be something that you could just have in a purse or something, or backpack, and just take it right up and just, you know. Have a sketchbook on hand. If you like puzzles, if you like Sudoku, or crosswords, Sudoku, or sorry, crosswords. My dad likes crosswords. He always did those when he was on the train. I might be able, oh, there's a broken sock for Shando's elbows, maybe. I don't know. Let's try that out. Just cut the end off. Let's see. What else? Become invested in nutrition. That can be addicting, you know? Just exercise and getting all the colors into your diet, and learn about making you know, go for nature walks, bring a nature journal, pick out one element that you find that's interesting, sketch it, draw it, get some watercolors or colored pencils. Just pencil is even fine, you know. Learn how to crosshatch, and then study it. Go home and study it, write about it, and learn about this one little thing that you wouldn't usually think twice about. You know, learning can be very exciting for the brain, you know. And let's see. Become invested in improving yourself, improving your sleep. Like, you know, I'm really trying to do that now. Listen to audiobooks. If you don't have patience for that, then maybe read some short stories. Ernest Hemingway has some short stories. Or, you know what, I have this great book I want to show you. Is it up there? No. Let's see, I have a little, it's right here. It's right over here. Native American mythology and legends. Or, man. It's gonna drop stuff here. See, I have nowhere to put things, guys. What do you expect me to do? Some people criticize criticize how messy I am, but it's really just the fact that I'm disorganized and I don't have places. But yeah, let's see. Okay, this is a good book. The Imitation of Christ. Excellent, excellent book. What do we got here? Brave New World. A Brave New World. I've got Steinbeck's letters. It's a whole collection of his letters and just things that he left behind after he left us. There's another one of my Bibles. I should put that somewhere else. In Plutarch's Lives. This is from the 1800s, guys. This book is actually from 1870 something. Oh man, my eyes. Something got in my eye there. That feels like a log. Okay, now it's. I think. Well, geez, Louise, friend. Okay. Oh, frustrating. Okay. Okay, I want to show you this. My book's falling off. Oh, you know what? I have this book. I should read it to Shando. I enjoyed this so much when I was a kid. This was one of my favorite books when I was a kid. And I always loved these little golden books. You know, do something nostalgic, y'all. You know, get into something you love to do as a kid. It can make you really happy. Look through old photo albums that make you happy. Play video game from the 90s or early 2000s that made you happy as a kid. Like, I don't know, Donkey Kong or whatever you like to play. Storybooks. Collect some of your old childhood storybooks. Like Scupper the Sailor Dog. You could even sing it. If you like to sing, sing, man. I'm not a good singer, but still sing, whether you're like good at it or not. See. The Scuppers. Born at sea in the teeth of a gale. The sailor was a dog. Scuppers was his name. We used to have a dog that looked like that. And his name was Biscuit, actually. After that, after that, he lived on a farm. But Scuppers, born at sea, was a sailor. And when he grew up, he wanted to go to sea. So he went to look for something to go in. He found a little submarine. All aboard, they called. It was going down under the sea, but Scuppers did not want to go under the sea. So yeah, that's like, I collect children's books I liked as a kid, just so I'll have them if I, you know, they make me happy. I just remind me of my childhood, and if I ever have kids, I'll have those at hand, you know. And so I just want to show you how old this book is. This is my oldest book, probably, and just look how crisp the pages still are. I mean, I think I've showed you this. Let me see. Yeah, copyright 1883. 1883, dudes. Yo, it's an old book. Okay, I'm gonna put these away. I just wanted to show you this other book here. Oh, come on, get in there. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, what a disaster. What a disaster. Come on, I should have books on top of books here like this. Okay. Put these mermaids somewhere else. Gosh, I'm gonna break another one of these. Careful, man. There we go. Okay. Here. Good, we're good. All right, this is really cool. These are short stories. I mean, they're very, very short. So if you don't have patience, you can't focus on something for very long, like a lot of us these days. And they're very scary. They're actually really creepy, freaky stories. This one called Rabbit Boy. I should read one of these to you, actually. Let's see how long it is. So it's half a page, so. 1, 2. That's it. 1.5 pages. 2.5 pages. So, want me to read it to you? I'll read this. Okay. 1 sec. Oh, what movies do I like? Paris, Texas is one of my favorites, and I like Repo Man. I like a lot of Harry Dean Stanton and David Lynch films. Wim Wenders and David Lynch are my favorite directors. I need to remember to drink more water. Friends, do you want me to read this? Okay. It's American Indian Myths and Legends, selected and edited by Richard Erdos and Alfonso Ortiz. um, Friends, Colapila, said Rabbit Boy. This is called. Wait, are we on the right? No. Oops, sorry. Not. Where's the beginning here? Part 1. Rabbit Boy kicked that blood clot around. Okay, here we go. This is a story of Rabbit Boy. In some tribes, it is called the story of Blood Clot Man. As you know, Jenny Leading Cloud said, we Indians think of the earth and the whole universe as a never-ending circle. And in this circle, man is just another animal. The buffalo and the coyote are our brothers, the birds our cousins. Even the tiniest ant, even a louse, even the smallest flower you can find, they are all relatives. We end our prayers with the words, Mita Kuye Oyasin, all my relations, and that includes everything that grows, crawls, runs, creeps, hops, and flies on this continent. White people see man as nature's master and conqueror, but Indians who are close to nature know better. I have a feeling I should actually change that to Native American just in case, like, someone takes offense to that, but that's what it's saying here. I don't know. Anyway. Someone once told me that now these days people see that term in terms of like a Native American, but what I just said, kind of what I said before, derogatory. So I just don't know. So I'm gonna play it safe. In the old days before Columbus discovered us, as they say, we were even closer to the animals than we are now. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. But well, most of us do have a little bit of Native American in us, for American. I gotta check my ancestry results again. Speaking of which, I mean, sometimes they shift and change a little bit as they're trying to figure it out. It's what my mom said happened to hers. She found out she's got like 1% Russian or something. In the old days before Columbus discovered us, as they say, we were even closer to the animals than we are now. Many people could understand the animal languages. They could talk to a bird, gossip with a butterfly. Animals could change themselves into people and people into animals. It was a time when the earth was not quite finished, when many kinds of mountains and streams, animals and plants came into being according to nature's plan. In these far gone days, hidden from us as in a mist, there lived a rabbit, a very lively, playful, good-hearted rabbit. One day this rabbit was walking, enjoying himself, when he came across a clot of blood. How it got there, nobody knows. It looked like a blister, a little bladder filled with red liquid. Well, the playful rabbit began toying with that clot of blood, kicking it around as if it were a tiny ball. Now we Native Americans believe in Takuskan Kanskan, the mysterious power of motion. Its spirit is in anything that moves. It animates things and makes them come alive. Well, the rabbit got into this strange moving power without even knowing it, and the motion of being kicked around, or rather, the spirit of the motion, and I hope you can grasp what I mean by that, began to work on the little blob of blood so that it took shape, forming a little gut. The rabbit kicked it some more, and the blob began to grow tiny hands and arms. The rabbit kept nudging it, and suddenly it had eyes and a beating heart. In this way, the rabbit, with the help of the mysterious moving power, formed a human being, a little boy. The rabbit called him Wee Oda Wichasha. Wee Oda Wichasha, Much Blood Boy, but he is better known as Rabbit Boy. The rabbit took him to his wife, and both of them loved this strange little boy as if he were their only son. They dressed him up in a beautiful buckskin shirt, which they painted with the sacred red color and decorated with designs made of porcupine quills. The boy grew up happily among the rabbits. When he was almost a man, the old rabbit took him aside and said, "Son, I must tell you that you are not what you think you are, a rabbit like me. You are human. We love you, and we hate to let you go, but you must leave and find your own people." Rabbit Boy started walking until he came to a village of human beings, where he saw boys who looked like himself. He went into the village, he went into the village. The people could not help staring at this strange boy in his beautiful buckskin clothes. "Where are you from?" they asked him. "I am from another village," said Rabbit Boy, though this was not true. There was no other village in the whole world, for as I told you, the earth was still in its beginning. In the village was a beautiful girl who fell in love with Rabbit Boy, not only for his fine clothes, but also for his good looks and kind heart. Her people, too, wanted him to marry into the village, wanted a man with his great mystery power to live among them. And Rabbit Boy had a vision. In it, he was wrestling with the sun, racing the sun, playing hand games with the sun, and always winning. But Ictome, the wicked Spider-Man, the mean trickster, prankster, and witch doctor, wanted that beautiful girl for himself. He began to say bad things about Rabbit Boy. "Look at him," Ictome said, "showing off his buckskin outfit to us who are too poor to have such fine things." And to the men he also said, "How come you're letting him marry a girl from your village?" He also told them, "In case you want me to, I have a magic hoop to throw over the Rabbit Boy. It will make him helpless." Several boys said, "Ictome is right." They were jealous of Rabbit Boy on account of his strange power, his wisdom, and generosity. They began to fight him, and Spider-Man, I'm just imagining Spider-Man, threw his magic hoop over him. Though it had no effect on Rabbit Boy, he pretended to be helpless to amuse himself. The village boys and young men tied Rabbit Boy to a tree with rawhide thongs. Thongs, guys, okay? The village boys and young men tied Rabbit Boy to a tree with rawhide thongs. All the time, the evil Spider-Man was encouraging them. "Let's take our butchering knives and cut him up." "Friends, Cola Pila," said Rabbit Boy, "if you are going to kill me, let me sing my death song first." And he sang, "Friends, friends, I have fought the sun. He tried to burn me up, but he could not do it. Even battling the sun, I held my own." After the death song, the villagers killed Rabbit Boy. Okay, I go, what? After the death song, the villagers killed Rabbit Boy and cut him up into chunks of meat, which they put in a soup pot. But Rabbit Boy was not hurt easily. A storm arose, and a great cloud hid the face of the sun, turning everything into black night. When the cloud was gone, the chunks of meat had disappeared without a trace. But those who had watched closely had seen the chunks forming up again into a body, and seen him going up into heaven on a beam of sunlight. A wise old medicine man said, "This rabbit boy really has powerful medicine. He has gone up to see the sun. Soon he will come." Sorry, I should read it in an old man voice. A wise old man said, "This rabbit boy really has powerful medicine. He has gone up to see the sun. Soon he will come back stronger than before, because up there he will be given the sun's power. Let's marry him to that girl of ours." But the jealous spider Ectom said, "Why bother him? Why bother about him? Look at me. I am much more powerful than Rabbit Boy. Here, tie me up too. Cut me up, be quick." Ictome thought he remembered Rabbit Boy's song. He thought there was power in it, magic strength. But Ictome did not remember the words right. He sang, "Friends, friends, I have fought the moon. She tried to fight, but I won. Even battling the moon, I came out on top." They cut Ekdom up as he had told them, but he never came back to life again. The spider had finally outsmarted himself. Evil tricksters always do. That was it. Told by Jenny Ledding Cloud and White River Rosebud. Indian Reservation, South Dakota, 1967, and recorded by Richard Erdos. Isn't that fun? All right. Alrighty then. So yeah, I mean, that can be fun. You got, hey man, right? I mean, they can get really disturbing too. Really, I mean, just weird, really weird. Some of these stories, but I like short stories because you can be left to something to think about. You know, just short and conclusive. Feels concise. You know, you always feel a little accomplished when you read a book. Kind of the same with short stories. I mean, it's nice. You have a little story to tell your friends. I don't know. Yeah. Do whatever you want with that. Right? Good socks. Did I get the job? Oh, no, I didn't get that job, no. I think you guys would know if I did get the job, too. I'd let you guys know if I got the job. Yeah, that was a while back. I'd be pretty busy. Yep, that was one short story. Dirty blanket in here. What a weird, ow, okay, what a weird story. There's a little bit of clean in here. That's clean. Thanks, guys. It is kind of a horror book. It is a little disturbing, isn't it? Would you like for me to read more of those? I'll bet you would. Some of you. I'm gonna go make myself some dinner though. I'm feeling like having Dins. Okay. Alright. It's a nice day, yo. It's actually kind of hot out there. It's for you know, early March. For how warm it has. I mean, cold. I mean, sorry, I can't talk. For how cold it has been recently, it's been like 45 degrees. It was 60 today. Cool story, bro. Hey, baby. Aw, I stretched those paws. Yeah, we got leftovers. How's this looking? Pretty good. Yeah. Oh man, guys, wanna see my baby? Here, hook you guys up there a little bit so you don't fall off. So. See how beautiful this is? My enchilada casserole I made the other day. Okay. Alright. Get some tomatoes. Tomato, and cilantro and fresh jalapeno, lime. Oh yeah, buddy. This is Mama's food, but I'll get you some. You need water too, bud. Yeah. There you go, baby. Okay. Get you some food, bud. A corner piece. It's got polenta. Layers of polenta in there. Mm-hmm. Oh, heck yes. And for some of the scoop it. Okay, here we go. That'll work. Extra tortilla. The tortilla is my favorite part. I love it. Oh, hell yes. Look at that beauty, guys. I don't know if you see it real well. Let me turn on that light. Isn't that beautiful? Let me improve the lighting just a tad bit. Yeah, look at that. I wanted to heat this up. See, oh, sorry, bud. That's going up. Clean up a little bit. What's up? Break everything. I know. I slipped a little. It's okay. Everything's good. Oh yeah. Break everything. Don't warp it. Don't warp it. Hey. Go. Buddy. Excellent. Oh, isn't it pretty? Righty then. Gosh, that looks so damn good. I'm sorry, hon. They're not for puppies. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Oh, no. Those are good. Sour creams. There's lots of sour cream. Take a tiny bit of sour cream, bud. Here. Tiny bit. I know you love it. Maybe good for your bones, too. Some tomatoes. Nice and chopped up. Touch the jalapeno because, yeah, I might touch my eyes without thinking. This needs a little more cilantro, though, I think. Extra jalapenos. Hey. Lime juice. And put it on that sour cream. And the vegetables. And an extra one. Makes it look pretty. Look at that line. That's just, oh snap! I'm glad that was just the jalapeno and that it was so tight on there it didn't necessarily fall. So, yeah. Good thing I got a whole bunch of them. Slip and slide. I'm a bit clumsy sometimes. Not bad. Excuse me. Add a little extra cilantro. Some people taste soap when they eat cilantro. Kind of that way with celery. I don't really care for raw celery very much. It is great in chicken soup though. I'm not a big fan of raw celery. I liked it as a kid though, funny enough, but now it tastes different. It tastes like soap to me. And man, I once tried celery juice. It was so gross to me, man. I did not like it. Oh, sorry, you don't see my masterpiece. Anyway. Now the lime juice does. Okay. Oh yeah, those are good. Oh, using the whole darn thing here. It does kind of preserve it a little bit. Buddy. Avocado. Save some of that for family. Put some more lime juice on that. No clumsiness. Oh, excuse me, honey bear. Sorry. Sorry. That are not good for dogs. You just had yours, honey bear. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. That's a perfect example of sorry, not sorry. Sorry, Shando, you can't have any. Okay, doke. Now look good, guys. Cat. All right. I'm afraid I gotta go use the restroom. I'll be right back. And I'm going to have this somewhere where you can't get it. Hopefully, you know what? Sheesh. Oh, dogs. Oh, dogs. Okay, let me see. Put it up here. Up here somewhere. Yeah, do not go near my food, baby. All right. spikes in my spot so Shando will look good in my spot. I'll be right back. Oh yeah? This is for Mama. You've already had yours, kiddo. You already had your suppers. No, that's not good for you to have that. And that's a pepper. You can't have that. Can I close my door though? Can I close my door so the kitty cat don't come in? Hopefully, let me check and make sure that cat's not in here. If they are, good. 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 I thought I closed that door for that purpose. I don't think they would have come in here if Shando's roaming about. Doesn't that look good though? Too bad Shando can't have a bite. You know, I'm so glad I saw those limes. I don't usually think of getting limes, and they really preserve that avocado quite well. Sour cream's like a must for me on this type of thing. See, it's got some free-range chicken breasts that I pulled apart, and polenta. And it's got all this good stuff. It's got green bell peppers. It's got onions and garlic. It's got, oh boy, what else? Jalapenos, lots of them. It's got black beans. It's got tomato paste. It's got rotel. Of course, the garnish of avocado, cilantro, fresh tomato, and fresh jalapeno. Lime juice, of course. Sorry, buddy. You like limes? Oh, do I have anything to wipe my hands on here? Excuse me. I'll use that. Yeah, that's clean. What else? Oh yeah, corn tortillas, of course. And homemade enchilada sauce, homemade taco seasoning. I doubled it all except for the taco seasoning because I added enchilada sauce to it too. And I didn't want it to distract from that enchilada flavor too much. Of course, they're very similar flavors. It's so damn good. It is the best enchilada casserole I've ever made. I just think it's best with chicken. Food is an Illuminati plot. It's so damn good. You guys have to see this gorgeousness. And the polenta is just super good in this. It also has corn in it. Little sweet corn. Oh man, the fresh ingredients really make this epic. Hey, Rahul. Sure. I mean, I haven't really seen you very much in my live streams, but and I have quite a few mods already. But yeah, I'll consider it. Just let me know. Let me know a little later on once I have a little more traffic, because it does get out of hand if I say yes to too many mods, people wanting to be mods. But I appreciate it. Sniper on the roof, open fire. Well, a lot of people have asked me to be mods, you know, and I would have to also say yes to them. And yeah, so I just, yeah, maybe later on down the line you can ask again, and I'll reconsider. Yeah, trolls can be pretty mean. Because they're members. They're members. That's why their names are green. Thanks, guys. Yeah, some people are just kind of mean. There's only one person here that I've seen so far who's, you know, said something mean, though. Gross. It's like, huh? How's this gross? I don't really eat much with my mouth open, and if I do, I'm really trying to be polite about it. Anyway. Yes. Oh man, I appreciate that so much. Oh yeah, and this also has cheddar cheese on top. I forgot to mention that. Very important. Look how gorgeous that polenta is, guys. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, cooking, in my opinion, is an art form. You feel a lot of pride in the presentation, and I don't know. Especially when you're cooking for other people, too. Oh, I have this Artist Tutor Pro tablet back there. It's a big tablet that my brother gave me for my birthday a year ago. Yeah, man. You know, making desserts can be so much fun. You know, if anyone here has there's this I don't know what to call it, but it's a disposition where a person can't stand the sound of someone chewing to the extent that it ruins their entire day. Michelle McDaniels actually has that. Um, if you know who she is. And I have a friend who has that. I forget what it's called. But if any of you guys have that, you probably wouldn't even be here. Man, what are the chances of winning the lottery, I wonder? I've never bought a lottery ticket, ever. I've thought about it, though, like, just for shits and giggles. Haha. Well, I showed you guys this whole cooking process yesterday evening. It was not very busy yesterday. It was strange. 8 million is crazy. Man, you know what I would love to win 8 million, dude. Like that dude, I consider that pretty well to do. People say that better chance of getting struck by lightning. There's this one guy who got struck by lightning like multiple times. Well, they're not mean about it. It's just they do what they can to avoid it. You know what I mean? They're not mean to you or anything if you chew. I'm talking about my friend, basically. What he does, basically, and I've seen him in action, okay? Because he's sitting there in a cafe translating Japanese and stuff. And it's probably very mild of him. He probably made himself get used to it. He's just sort of like, he'll go out and smoke a cigarette. He'll leave the room himself. And he will not make it obvious. He understands. Like, he's not an asshole about it whatsoever. And if he's forced to be there, he's just like, keeps it to himself, you know, and just really tries to hide it. His irritation. It's more like you're really irritated, you know. It's unexplained. They're aware of the lack of logic in how they feel. Like everybody eats, everyone's got to eat, you know. But it's like nails on a chalkboard to them. I don't know. I don't get it, but yeah, some people have that. It's actually it's a real thing, man. I'm glad I don't have that. I just feel kind of bad for them, you know? Can't enjoy dinner with the family. Maybe it's different when there are a whole bunch of noises in a room at the same time. But if it's quiet and you just hear chewing, I'll tell you what, I don't like slurping. My brother used to do that to annoy me when I was a kid. But it's not going to ruin my day, you know what I mean? I'm not going to lose sleep over it. And we're all different. We all have varying degrees of what, you know, how things affect us. That was so damn good. Well done, though. Delicious. I sure wish. Oh, dear. Oh, I'm glad that was cilantro. I would not want to stain these pants. I love these pants. Too bad I can't let Shando have any of that. Gotta put that away. Be right back. Oh, that was so good. Oh, sorry, bud. Oh, I know, such little room in here, baby. Here, let me put that over here. We have a little something to lay down on if you need to. Or not. That's a little too fat. That bag. Alright, be right back. That kind of food make you strong. Stronger than a bigger Russian man. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some more water. I want to make some more of that sweet potato casserole. I'm always craving that stuff. Vitamin K, you know, good for you. So then you can also make it a little healthier, you know. If you don't, I mean, the marshmallows are pretty epic though. I would not skip the streusel topping. You can make it a little thinner layer if you wanted. And you could add a little less sugar because sweet potatoes are not that sweet. I mean, they are very sweet, I mean. Just as they are. Sorry. Make sure I don't have any cilantro in my teeth. You know what I don't like? When I've posted a video and I review just a little bit of it and I find that there's a piece of food stuck in my teeth. Yo, there's this girl who looks exactly like Jim Carrey. She's always making this expression. So she looks like exactly like the female Jim Carrey, but she's not related. She trolls people by pretending to be his daughter. And then she's like, psych, not. I don't want to get sued. Mind if I close my door, kiddo? I know. You've had enough. Got a nice refreshing walk in. You know what, let's check and make sure that cat's not there again. Closing in. There we go. Check up here. Kitty cats, no kitty cats. Ruin the world. Ah. What are we going to do today, Brain? Wait, what are we going to do? Yeah. We're going to take over the world. Scraping pans gets my ears more so a pan and cutlery. Yo, man, sometimes when my dad eats, he like really scrapes the plate. Like, I'm like, whew. That's my reaction. So I can imagine that's how people react when they don't like the sound. Shows like that, you know? But they don't want to offend you. They know they've got an issue. What? Don't bark at the neighbors, kiddo. Here, I'm gonna close that window so you don't do that, okay? I mean, curtain at least, because it's kind of hot in here. We're not used to this warm temperature. Funny how we adjust the temperature, you know? My friend in Montana, or ex-friend, I should say. Actually, I wish her the best. My childhood friend. I'll call her that. But, I don't know. She just ends up with really... I feel like she really fell in with the wrong crowd or something. She ends up with not so good guys, unfortunately. Yeah, what was I saying about her? It's like, Montana's one of the coldest places in the United States. It's the second coldest place next to Alaska. You farted, Shanda. Oh, good grief, boy. Where's my perfume? I'm not sponsoring Chanel. I'm not sponsoring them, but good grief, Shando. This would not be the way to do it if I were sponsoring them. Hey, guys, does your dog gassy? Does your dog have a lot of gas? Is he a big old tank of gasoline? Then look no further. Oh, dear Lord. Anyway, so Montana's the second coldest place in the United States. I don't know how cold it is there on average, but when it was like 40 degrees, she was like, oh my gosh, it's so hot. What is it, baby boy? What is it? What is it, sweetheart? Can I see your elbows? I want to see which one of his elbows is better. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep, it's his left elbow is when he lays on the most, I guess. It's funny how dogs lay on one side primarily. So we're gonna cut the end off of that and put it on your left leg. Try to just since we're home. Ooh, actually, I want to just a little hole there, because it'll be stretchy. Oh, sheesh, I should have done the really tip first. Dang it. Oh, it'll be okay. Okay, can I see that left elbow count? Okay, that's your... Okay, left. Oh, are they around the same? I think it might... Yeah, the left is a little more... Ooh, no, baby. Let's, pause. Can we pause? Wait. Here. Watch this, guys. Okay, buddy boy. Oh, I don't know if you see... Okay, can you, give me pause? Pause. Thank you, sir. Oh, can you put your paw in there, babe? Give me pause. Oh, you don't want that? Okay, give me pause. Give me pause. Okay. Well, you're standing, you're okay. I'll just try to make sure he's got some padding to lay down on. That's a hassle, man. I often get scratched up when I try to do that sort of stuff. Okay, well, we'll deal with that later. You're standing right now, and if you're not, you're probably just gonna lay in the bed anyway. Huh? I did that to be funny. The sniff. Because I know one of you guys would comment on it. Patchouli. Oh, I love patchouli. Hey, bud, let me move that thing so you can get in the bed. Sorry. I was going to wash your bedding there. The blankets. Yeah? I put my spike mat there so he wouldn't, be able to take up the entire bed there. Here. Make yourself comfortable, big boy. Oops. Honey bear. Are you okay? What you thinking about? Huh? What you thinking about, baby? Those elbows. It's like between a marble and a ping pong, I think. Yeah, he's getting some elbow pads, and they're coming a lot sooner than I thought, which is excellent. You need fake teeth. I'm really sorry, man. You have no front tooth and they all need to be pulled? $8K. That's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous how, like, things that can literally save your life or save your quality of life can just put you into so much debt. You know? Like just cancer treatment. Is the system really could literally care less if we big pharma, the whole system could care less whether we live or die, it seems. Something needs to change there. Gina Gershon. I don't know who that is. I'll look it up though. But yeah, I'm sorry about that, Heather. It's terrible. I've seen people with fake teeth. They often, joke around about them, but I mean, it is pretty serious. I hope you get some good ones, and I hope you get, that they don't mess up your life, financially. Can't wait to pick them out. Well, that's cool. I'm glad you're looking forward to it, and that's going to be something that you get to even pick them out. You know what I would choose? I would choose sharper canines. Like, not like a vampire canines, but, sharper. Might get free if medically necessary. Well, I hope so, man, and I'll pray that you do. I will. Jawbone missing. They said when they remove teeth will grow back. Huh. Interesting. Shando's certainly not depressed. He's a very happy dog. In fact, when we were on our walk today, he's just frolicking and bouncing along. He was what's the word for it? He was prancing. And then once we got to the field, he started bounding and he started like jumping up and down with me, and this dude in his car just shouts out, "That is the coolest dog. He reminds me of, he looks so much like Scooby-Doo." And Chando he's so happy, man. You don't know my dog. And you're only saying that to try to hurt me. You know, you're only saying your dog is depressed because you're a bad dog owner. You know, I know what you're trying to do. You don't know anything about my dog. He's one of the happiest dogs I've ever known. What happened to your jaw? What? Oh, AK for extractions. Big teeth is like 4K on top of the AK. Jeez. Damn. It's not cosmetic because bone loss. Okay. Okay, so if it's cosmetic, it costs something. But if it's, yeah, medical like that, sure. That startled me a little bit. Tooth abscess ate my jawbone. How much of your jawbone did it eat, man? Well, yeah, when you do drugs like that, you will have tooth problems. It causes you to neglect your dental health. Absolutely. Something I regret deeply because I used to have perfect teeth. I was taken to the orthodontist during my childhood and had braces and had perfectly straight, strong ass teeth and good genetics with it too. For you know, we have good dental genetics, and it's a wonder that I didn't get a cavity, but there's certainly the enamel is certainly eroded quite a bit. You get to pick the color, and that's sweet. My dog is 3 years old. He just turned 3. Yeah, methadone will definitely mess up your teeth, for sure. It's another reason why I don't want to keep doing Suboxone, because I heard that that can also be a little damaging to your teeth. I'm going to look that up, though, just to make sure. You know, maybe they were confusing it with something else. I'm not sure, but I'm going to look up. I feel like this tooth especially is eroded. I can feel it in the back. It's kind of unpleasant. Oh, sheesh. Oh, yeah. Yes, Suboxone, films, and tablets can cause serious dental problems, including tooth decay, cavities, oral infections, and tooth loss. The FDA warned in 2022 that these issues can occur even in patients with no prior history of dental problems, largely due to the medication's acidity and tendency to cause dry mouth. That's why I think it's really good to have remineralizing gum, because it induces saliva, which can combat that acidity. But yeah, good reason to wean down from it. Causes of damage. Suboxone has an acidic pH of 3.4, which can erode tooth enamel, while also reducing saliva production. Saliva is needed to protect teeth. Man, and they tell me to put it up on my gum too, man. No, I don't know if that's a good idea anymore. Maybe under the tongue instead. Onset. Dental damage can occur rapidly, with some report. Wow. Dental damage can occur rapidly with some reports of issues appearing as soon as 2 weeks after starting the medication. That's disconcerting to say the least. I didn't know it was that bad with dental, Suboxone related to your teeth. FDA warning. The FDA requires a warning label on all buprenorphine containing medicines dissolved in the mouth. Prevention tips. Wait at least 15 minutes after the medication dissolves before eating or drinking. Okay. Okay. Interesting. That's good to know. Rinse your mouth gently with water after the medication has completely dissolved. Okay. And maintain regular dental checkups and practice good oral hygiene. Okay. Despite these risks, the FDA maintains that the benefits of buprenorphine for treating opioid disorder outweigh the potential dental risks. Patients are advised to stop taking the medication without consult. Patients are advised not to stop taking the medication without consulting their doctor. Okay. That's a good reason to get on Sublocade instead. I better be careful. Let's see. I do need to set up a dental appointment. You know, I don't know who I talked to. I did try to call them and set up an appointment. They said they'd call me back, and they just didn't get back to me. That was weird. That was really weird. So I'm gonna call them back. I'm taking Suboxone. That's why I'm concerned too. Teeth are no joke. Tooth pain's one of the worst pains you can ever get, man. It is no joke. You should take it seriously, especially if you're on opioids. Man, I used to have such nice teeth. It is a shame. Looks even kind of worse in the back too, I think. Maybe. Why would I take Advil? I don't have Advil, but what's Advil got to do with it? I thought that was like ibuprofen or some headache medicine. Look it up. Tooth decay lawsuit. Huh. Addiction Center. Hundreds of people are filing lawsuits against the manufacturers of buprenorphine-containing products like Suboxone due to dental decay and costly dental work they experienced after taking Suboxone. If you have taken the drug and are experiencing tooth decay or other dental problems, you may qualify for the lawsuit too. That is by Suzanne Reed, PhD, Addiction Center. Suboxone is a combination of buprenorphine and blah, 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 blah. The Suboxone dental lawsuit is a class action lawsuit against Indivior, the manufacturers of Suboxone, regarding the long-term effects of taking buprenorphine, its main ingredient. One of the main effects of taking Suboxone long-term is the serious dental damage and decay it causes, costing people a great deal of money to fix these issues. The Suboxone lawsuit claims that doctors and patients were not made aware, I certainly wasn't, of the extensive tooth decay that could occur while taking Suboxone. Had they known, they may have chosen to avoid Suboxone and select a different type of treatment. Well, I would have gone on Sublocade to overcome their opioid use disorder, OUD. Recipients of Suboxone prescriptions were not warned that taking oral Suboxone strips that dissolve in the mouth could lead to tooth decay or other dental issues. The lawsuit is ongoing, and anyone who took and they're really only finding this out in 2022, guys. That Suboxone's not good for your teeth. 2022. And how long has it been around? Like the 90s, maybe? The lawsuit is ongoing, and anyone who took Suboxone and now has dental issues can seek legal advice regarding the lawsuit at any time. That costs money too. I have money to seek legal advice. Or do I? Anyone who received a prescription for Suboxone before June 2022 and after taking it began having dental problems may qualify for the lawsuit. Before 2022. But no one told me though. And actually, I was put on it in like 2021 actually. When I first tried to recover, and then I relapsed, and then and then I got clean again. I mean I went cold turkey again, and then I started taking it in like 2024. Or 2023, I mean, sorry. Or, yeah. In February, yeah. Like the spring of 2023. Being able to prove your teeth and gums were healthy before you began taking Suboxone increases the strength of your case. Well, yeah, I do have some I gotta be able to find some old photos out there where my teeth look better. Dental problems that may occur after taking Suboxone include cracks, chips, decay, erosion, or pain. I have decay, erosion, and a little bit of pain right there. Right there, at the tip of this bottom tooth. Every person has it. It's kind of painful right now. Honestly, it's a very subtle, dull pain. It's not pleasant. Every person has a different experience with Suboxone, with various symptoms and outcomes. Also, each state may have a different statute of limitations. Therefore, each person must consult a lawyer working on a class action lawsuit to determine their qualifications. I'm going to talk about this with my doctor on Tuesday, because I have an appointment. Bring that up. In fact, I should write that down. Oh, man. You have websites not telling you anything about that. Like, you go to a medical website and it says, oh, Suboxone's great, some people could be on forever, and then you find this stuff. They don't warn you about that one bit. Something's got to be done, dude. I know that, gosh, the thing is, I didn't really smile with my mouth open very much when I was younger. I know I have to have something somewhere. Dental records. And they say you shouldn't eat or drink anything 15 minutes after eating, but I think it's been 15 minutes. Too late now, anyway. Yeah. Shando, stop. In 2022, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, released a warning. Shando, no. No. Don't bark at the neighbors. This is people doing their thing. Released a warning about the dental problems associated with Suboxone. More specifically, they warn people who consume any medications containing buprenorphine that is dissolved in the mouth that the following problems may exist: toothache, cavities, oral infections, and tooth loss. At the time of release, the FDA identified 305 cases of dental problems related to Suboxone, with 131 being severe. They recognize that this number is likely low because not everyone reports their cases to their agency. Many people may not realize their dental problems are due to Suboxone. I didn't know that. Use, so dentists must be better informed about the possibility. The FDA reported more findings regarding the people affected by Suboxone tooth issues. The average age of those affected was 42, with the youngest being 18. 28 involved for pain. 26 cases involved people with no history of dental problems. Wow. 113 people had 2 or more teeth affected. Dental problems begin between 2 weeks and 2 years after starting Suboxone. Wow, that's a big window. Treatments for those with dental problems include tooth extractions, root canals, dental surgeries, crowns, and implants. A study published in the Journals of the American Medical Association included many more participants than included in the FDA's reports, with a total of 21,404 people taking sublingual buprenorphine film strips that dissolve in your mouth. Blah, blah, blah. Wow. I'm going to talk about this with my doctor. And if you didn't give me the answers, oops. Those taking sublingual, which is what I take, also had higher incidences of tooth loss and sensitivity issues. Men were found to have higher cases of tooth decay, along with people with comorbid conditions such as diabetes, inflammatory bowel disease, chronic pain, and secondary substance use disorders. Yeah, I mean, you gotta hold it under your tongue for like over 10 minutes. And it's acidic. And the doctor told me to put it near my gum. On my gum, dude. On my fucking gum. Shando, you're gassy as hell, dude. This prompts me to brush my teeth right now. Yeah, that's not good. I'll be right back. Time to invest in good tooth products that have good reviews. In the meantime, And no sugar. Unless it's sweet potato casserole. Damn. Huh. Uh-huh. Figures. This makes me feel like I should brush my teeth 3 times a day after every 10 minutes after every freaking meal. Dude. Need more of this toothpaste. It's good stuff. Uh-huh. Maybe not. Doing all right. Okay. Wow. That's scary, man. I mean, oh my Oh, the regret. If there's anything that might make you not want to ever do drugs, kids, this is it. I mean, my teeth look better than they did before with the, you know, me brushing, using remineralizing toothpaste and all that in terms of the whiteness. But if you look at the top of my teeth, you can see the erosion. If you look in the back and you put like under the light with a little mirror, you can see it's like see-through. My teeth were very strong at one point. So yeah, I'm going to talk to my doctor, ask him when is the soonest you can put me on Sublocade. And why do they tell me to put it on my gums? Because that doesn't make any sense. I do not have a tooth gap, no. See, it's like... I don't have a gap. Hi. I have good tooth genetics. Actually, I have really good tooth genetics. Oh, I have little floss. In fact, I'm gonna have to buy more floss soon because I'm running out of floss already. Oops, it's right over here. This is some cheap ass floss because it likes to break apart and gets in the like little fibers of this floss get stuck in my teeth, which isn't cool, man. Gotta be gentle with it. Love you too. Be careful. Once the gap comes, all your teeth start weakening and falling apart. I remember my best friend Adrian. His front teeth fell out, and it devastated him, man. Devastated him. But he still carried it like a load. No, he still said you can carry it like a load or you can dance through it, and he chose to dance through it. I mean, he was homeless too. Didn't really have, you know, he was an addict for a long time. It's a wonder he still had his bottom teeth. It's funny though, because like my bottom teeth seem to be the ones most affected. Man, well, you know, you seem like a very lovely person, Heather. And I'll bet, and I always imagined that you were really pretty too. So, you know, a lot of people have no teeth. That's nothing to be ashamed of. And I really hope that you get free, beautiful tooth replacements. And I'll say a little prayer that you do, because I know how, like, I can only imagine how hard that would be. See, like, my bottom teeth, like, you see, like, you see that? Yeah, they don't look as nice as they used to. And actually, this one here, they aren't, yeah, The under here hurt a little bit. Well, I sure hope they give you some type of numbing agent to make it so you don't feel that, man. Of course they would, right? Like laughing gas. If I have to get new teeth, I'm choosing some nice sharp canines myself. Huh. Probably, I don't know. I probably won't get to that point, but they'll probably give me like a root canal or something like that. Huh. I mean, considering that they did not tell me that this would affect my teeth, and also they told me to let the sublingual film dissolve on my freaking gum. You would think that in order to not get their asses sued, they would let me get free teeth if I needed it, or free dental care, free something. But it's like dental and medical are separate. I don't know, but yeah, that's weird. Hmm. How do my teeth look in this photo? Oh, you could probably do a close-up of that, but you can hardly see them. I was 16 in that photo. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't know, man. That's what I always wondered. Like, why do they separate, like, dental and medical? You know? But it's, like, not considered going to the doctor. You know, going to the dentist isn't considered like you're going to the hospital, going to the doctor for whatever reason. It's the same exact. Your your tooth health really affects your overall health. So I don't know why they're not just related like anything else. Getting a colonoscopy, getting a heart transplant, getting a checkup, anything. They call dental elective. Elective? What? So you like, because you don't need teeth to live? Well, dude, I don't need my finger to live. What if it gets chopped off? Where do I go? Doctor. I don't go to a fingerist. I could just put a little bandage on it and I'm good. Unless I get an infection. You choose to have teeth. I don't get it either. Yeah. That's so strange, man. Yeah, I guess you can have soup and applesauce and it ruins your quality of life in a lot of ways to not have teeth. That's why they pay for my bone loss and pay for my fake teeth so I can eat. Wow. Do you think, wow. So do you think that since they never told me about it being bad for my teeth, that I might be able to get free dental care? I mean, I know I have dental insurance, but in terms of repairing my teeth, it might not cover it. I don't think. Wow. Yeah, you do kind of need them. Bro. I'm actually quite strong. And I know some people don't know this, but and I know I'm very skinny, but skinny women do exist. I know, I know. Some people don't think we're real. I've been skinny my whole life. Some people have been told too many times that skinny women aren't real women, or been told that curvy women are real women. It's like, that's dumb. A woman's a woman. XX chromosome. That's dumb. I mean, look in Asia. Look how small women are in Asia. Why are Asian women allowed to be thin, but other women aren't? It's dumb as hell, man. Just one sec. That was so disconcerting. I'm just trying to think, like, what is the best way? I mean, other than just brushing and 10 minutes after eating and flossing and remineralizing gum. What else? I'm gonna address this with my doctor and call a dentist. And talk to a dentist and see what I can do. Anyway, you guys, well, I don't like you, Broflovsky. Why are you here then? You know what's really weird? You can tell guys are hitting on you even when they badmouth you and treat you like crap. Oftentimes they do that because like they know they can't have you, I think. So they're just full of resentment and insecurities. There's a word for that. It's called an incel. So yeah, I don't need you insulting me, bro. They should pay for it, but you can bet they'll spend $80 billion getting out that situation in court. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was interesting that, like, I tried to call in for a dental appointment and they just completely ghosted me, which is weird because I can just call them back. I have my insurance written down on my card. Yeah, but I mean, I'm seeing some do that. It's weird. I just did. Yeah. I mean, I do have health insurance. I don't have to pay for my Suboxone treatment and all that. If I end up getting more than I ask for more than I am prescribed, then they'll charge me more. I don't know what the issue was. They might have forgotten. It might have been someone new on the job. You just never know. People are burnt out, but then again, it's like maybe I'm being a little trying to be understanding and trying to find a reason to be. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's literally their job to make, fix people's teeth and make sure they're okay. I mean, teeth damage has collateral effects, like collateral damage effects. It can affect your brain, man, doesn't it? Like if you have really bad tooth damage, it can hurt your. If you have a tooth infection, it can go to your brain, can't it? You know, I have been taking a little break from weed. I have nothing against weed, actually. That sounds really good, honestly. But taking a little break from it. I'm gonna try to keep a dream journal and write down my dreams. Should be more dentists out there, but not everyone can look in someone's mouth, I guess. I think it's annually, there's this dentist who travels around. It's like a kind of a traveling dentist, I think. I haven't seen it. I'm gonna look it up. Traveling dentist Portland or free dentist Portland, and they're completely free. That's what my friend Adrian did. He went to them, and they took one look in his mouth and said, I mean, his tongue looked like a war zone. It was bad. And they said, best case scenario, you're gonna lose your entire jaw and your tongue. He passed away before it got to that point. But man, gosh, man, it wasn't pretty the way he left us. So mobile dentistry. Let me see. Yeah, it got all good reviews. Mobile dentistry. Okay. Locations. That was in Vancouver. Maybe they're in Vancouver right now. And Oregon Mobile Dentistry, our goal is to make high quality dental care accessible. That's why we're bringing the dentist to you. Wait. When you choose Oregon Mobile Dentistry, our staff coordinates scheduling, billing, and insurance, including OHP. Oh, I have that. And Medicaid. Oh, I have that. Okay. Well, I do have dental insurance, but I don't know like how far that goes. I don't know if they can actually conduct tooth surgery on me. I don't know if they can, like, you know, I think there's a limit. Okay. I mean, I could at least get a checkup, you know. And I probably wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do the mobile unless it's kind of, you gotta, I don't know if they're around right now. I thought that was like a once in a while thing, maybe. Let me see. Schedule. Emergency dentistry. Oh. Mobile dentistry in the Portland, Vancouver area is available primarily for geriatric or homebound patients. Tuesday through Thursday for urgent care. Okay. Tuesday to Thursday. Vancouver, Portland metro area. Let me see. Oh, here's the website. Gosh, where is there oh, there's the number. Oh, that's Vancouver, though. Locations. Where is Oregon? It's only showing me Vancouver. Well, I'm just gonna call them on my dentist card that I have. Wowzers, trousers. I'm gonna look up how much does it cost to file a lawsuit. I don't know. I heard that it's expensive, often more expensive than what it would cost to just get it like fixed or something. I don't know. Does filing a lawsuit cost? Stop it. Filing a lawsuit generally costs between $100 and over $400 for initial court filing fees. However, total costs can exceed $10,000 when factoring in attorney fees, $100 to $400 per hour, process server fees, and expert witness costs. Small claims cases are cheaper, often costing under $100 in filing fees. Okay. Federal courts, $405 for most civil cases. State circuit courts, generally $150 to $500, depending on the amount in controversy. Small claims, often $37 to $90. Okay, that's not much. Service of process, fees to serve papers on the defendant, $40 to $100. Well, I'm not talking about like crime or anything. I'm talking about my damn teeth. I mean, maybe them. Not telling me that Suboxone is bad for my teeth. Woes. Would that be considered a small claim? I mean, it seems like a pretty big deal to me. I mean, small claim is kind of like an example would be like Judge Judy. I'm joking. Yeah. Well, check it out. What is your name? Are you named after the gorilla Harambe? Oh man, all the Harambe jokes that came out were pretty, I mean, it was a sad case, but the jokes were funny, I gotta admit. Harambe. Oh dear Lord. Okay. I don't know why people think that's funny. Kind of laughing in spite of myself for whatever reason. I think people just laugh at that because they think it's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous that people are laughing about it. Where did it even originate? Look that up. I'm gonna get educated here. Oh dear Lord. Gen Z humor. Okay. Where did... Oh dear Lord. The second thing in the search engine it comes up. Where did 6'7" come from? The first one is something I looked up earlier, which was where did Christopher Walken get his accent? Okay, so it's the 6'7" or 67 trend originated from the song Doot Doot 6'7" by Philadelphia rapper Skrilla. Oh dear Lord. Released in December 2024. It quickly became a viral meme on TikTok and Instagram in 2025, particularly among Generation Alpha. Oh no, not Generation Alpha. Not the kids. Like, who's the youngest of Generation Alpha? What, like 12? I mean, oldest. Who is the oldest? The oldest? Gosh, fine. The oldest members of Generation Alpha were born in 2010. Wow. And are turning 16 in 2026. This generation is generally defined as those born between 2010 and 2024, meaning making them the first to be born entirely within the 21st century. Huh. 21st century. Alrighty then. What is the youngest generation? What's the one after that? Who's born in 2026? Is the generation born after Gen Alpha? The generation born after Gen Alpha is Generation Beta. What? Generation Beta, encompassing those born between 2025 and 2039. Oh, dude, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. They're going to be fighting amongst themselves, aren't they? Dear Lord. I don't know why, man, but they're going to be fighting with Gen Alpha over dominance. Wow. Almost like they knew the betas were coming. We wish you a skibbity Christmas. Wowzers, trousers. Dear Lord. I was born in 1991. Yeah, I mean, kids these days, man. It must be so hard to be an elementary school teacher nowadays. Yo, I can only imagine. My sister teaches elementary school, so I can only imagine. I bet her kid is going around saying skibbity skibbity Rizzler, well, like, and 6'7" constantly, probably. Oh yeah, I do know that show. PB&J Otters, yeah. Isn't that is that Cartoon Network or is that Nickelodeon? I don't remember. I didn't really watch that show very much. Honestly, I know what you're talking about. I know it was on, but I didn't really watch it. It wasn't really my thing. I preferred SpongeBob and Courage the Cowardly Dog. Playhouse Disney, oh dear Lord. I didn't watch much Disney Channel, to be honest, but my sister did. Yeah. I was more into Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. I liked Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Because I felt like that my childhood sort of related to it. And have you seen, like, with that show about the monsters? That was a good one. Or, the Beavers one. The one about the beavers. Forget exactly what it's called, but that was one of the earlier Nickelodeon shows, I think. And I liked, what was it called? Ren and Stimpy. Cat Dog. I loved Cat Dog, dude. Okay, I'm gonna be right back and go get my laundry. Be right back. guys thinking that our humor was random. Thinking that my generation's humor was random. Wowzers, trousers, wow. Huh? Back, I'm back. Yeah? Have you guys ever seen Gallivants? That one's on YouTube for free, and I grew up watching that one. It's Shando's named after the main character.
Hello.
Hello.
Thanks for the food.
You're welcome. Did you like it?
Haven't had any yet.
Have some.
Okay.
And by the way, yeah, I got some tomatoes and some limes. There's tomatoes and limes. You could, slice some lime and squeeze it on top with some sour cream. It's really good with that. Cleanses the palate.
I don't like tomatoes.
Okay, well then lime and sour cream. It's really good on it.
Don't tell me what to do.
Enjoy. Mm-hmm. Oh, I love limes. What do you guys prefer, lemons or limes? Don't tell me what to do. I know. Yeah. I guess it depends on what it's on for me. Limes are awfully good, though. Lemon and lime. Yeah, I like the way limes smell. Ooh, I should try making key lime pie someday. What about Kurt Russell? Russell Steven. I've heard of Russell Steven. Yeah, why are we being so random? Russell Crowe. I see. Yeah, man. I mean, if you have any paper cut, it really does hurt when you touch a lemon with it. Oh, thank you. I heard of someone having chocolate pizza. Ugh. That doesn't sound like a good combination if you're gonna, put chocolate on your pizza, which I've heard of that. Yes, they do. And they go right in your eye, too, to add insult to injury. Ugh. Dear Lord. What's your favorite cuisine, guys? What do you prefer? Korean? Mexican? Those are would be my two favorites. Oh, thank you. Ooh, I like fresh vanilla beans. You can scrape out the whatchamacallit, sludge. Doesn't sound like a good name. Vanilla sludge. What do you paste? Vanilla bean paste. So good. In desserts. I like Cajun too. That's pretty good. Italian as well. Yeah, Mexican food's awfully good, man. It really depends on my mood, though. Actually. My favorite dessert's a Mexican cake. It's tres leche. The US of A. Social taco, huh? Never heard of them. I I don't know. I think I like corn tortilla the most. I like hard crunchy tortillas, except that I like them most when they have all the ingredients in there and it becomes softened by the wet ingredients. And then you have the sort of the edges, the part that isn't touched by the ingredients, nice and crunchy. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, my brother orders Chinese takeout quite a bit. I can make some pretty good Chinese stir fries. I can make a really good fried rice, actually. But, fried rice has never really been my thing. I mean, I'd have to have really good ingredients to make it my thing. Maybe some shrimp. Shrimp? Elot? What is that? Elot? That sounds like a Mexican dish, maybe. Elotes is a popular Mexican street food consisting of grilled corn on the cob slathered in a savory mix of mayonnaise. I've never been a fan of mayonnaise. However, we do have avocado mayonnaise, which is a lot healthier. I just don't like having anything of vegetable oil, but yeah, that's not bad. A mix of mayonnaise, and it would be really good with the avocado mayo. Crema, chili powder, lime, and cotija cheese. Okay, I could definitely make that. That sounds easy. Traditionally charred over coals. Okay. Make it in the summertime over the barbecue. This creamy, spicy, and tangy. Oh, yeah. I love spicy, tangy, and creamy, man. Kind of like what I made in there, actually. It's tangy, it's spicy, and it's creamy. This creamy, spicy, and tangy snack is served on a stick or the cob, with common variations include toppings like cilantro and cayenne. I think it's cayenne. Yeah. Ooh. I don't know if are cooking videos usually copyrighted. Showing you how to do it in this cooking video here. Downshiftology. Fresh sweet corn is husked and grilled until tender and charred, which enhances its natural sweetness. Which, of course, is not like super necessary, but I definitely like to do it that way. Mixture of mayonnaise or Mexican crema sour cream, or you could do those, okay? Is spread over hot corn. cotija cheese. A salty, dry, crumbly cheese is the classic choice, though Parmesan can be substituted. Spices and lime, chili powder, or ancho chipotle powder adds heat, while fresh lime juice provides acidity. Sometimes fresh cilantro is added for brightness. I love street food. Have you guys ever made Dutch babies, aka German pancakes? I'm gonna close that window. It's getting cold now. Chilly. Oh, come on. It's stuck. Wowzers, trousers. No. Bratwurst. Ooh, that reminds me of currywurst. It's a popular street food in Berlin, or Berlin, Germany. It's basically it's like ketchup mixed with curry with bratwurst. It's chopped up into sections. It's really good. You usually have it on a paper plate, standing outside the food cart or food vendor. It's really good. Oh, snap. Oh, I love tiramisu. That's one of my favorite desserts of all time. It's a classic. But I'd say I like Tre Leche better. I should make that sometime, because I did end up making it for my birthday like I wanted to. And we might have all the ingredients for it. Just need we need condensed milk, evaporated milk, whole milk, and of course flour and all those other ingredients you need to make just about any cake. Sugar, flour, sugar, vanilla, eggs probably. Oh, that feels good. I love my brush here. Doesn't snag and pull on my hair very much. Unless when you're combing your hair, you should always like kind of hold it like that, to keep it from pulling on your scalp. I hate the way some people comb your hair, like the way a certain someone would comb my hair when I was little. It really hurt. Disco ball brush. Hi. Cronuts. I've had a cronut. It's like a croissant and a donut at the same time, right? I've had that. We used to have a few of those at the cafe I worked at. He'd order them donuts. They probably weren't that good because they were, from like the McDonald's of donut places. But yeah, that was a good one. Oh, the texture is divine. Very sweet though. If you're not used to sugary things, actually I should just try to avoid sugar though, because I'm trying to take care of my teeth now, especially since I'm on that damn medication. I'm 35. Ooh, matcha. I love anything matcha. I friggin' love matcha. Matcha ice cream, matcha cake, matcha tea, matcha eclairs. I've had an espresso flavored eclair. I've never had a matcha flavored one. That would be good. Matcha cream inside of a puff pastry. My brother, my brother. No, this is my real hair. What do you mean, did I borrow it? This is obviously my real hair, dude. Just trying to get out all the tangles. Because I do not, like the feeling of my hair on my neck while I sleep on my pillow, and I always have to pull it up, and sometimes I accidentally pull it if it's too tangly. And it hurt. Don't want to be pulling all my hair out. Yeah, I mean, we certainly do. Our temperaments can shift and change as we grow old, can't they? We can either become a little more contented or a little more ornery. I'm 35, guys. Just turned 35. Turned 35 in February, so very recently. It's my birthday on the 26th of February. Get off my lawn. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Heather. Ooh, let me clean my brush out. A bit of hair came out of that. Not too much though. My bad. That was gross. For some people to see, I guess. I mean, who doesn't have hair in their brush? It's really not that much, considering I hardly ever do that. That's usually, if I think about it, I will. I'm kind of winding down now, guys. You know, I started this live stream at 11:30, and I mean, this is the second live stream of the day. The first one is at 11:30 and ended at when it ended. Ooh, one of the little bristles came out of there. Anyway, ended at around 4 o'clock, and I took Shando for a walkity walk, and I started this one at around 5:30, right? And now it's already 7:30 almost, 7:25. So yeah, I mean, I might just be winding down a little bit, you know, running out of things to really say. You know what I mean? I didn't think I'd even be able to do this at first, you know? I mean, there's this thought that came into my head, and I thought, do I think I could actually be like a talk show host? Probably not. Because, I mean, but then again, they have a whole list of things to do and say. You know, they have a whole, you know, it's all, it's a skit. It's, you know, it's pre-written. Uh, they have a sketch. Script. That's what I mean to say. It's a script. Well, thank you, Heather. Yeah. You know, someone told me that I should go out in the backyard and see what I can lift. Test the extent of my muscle power. Just go run around like a barbarian woman and start lifting things. I should just like dress in a leather bikini and swing a broad axe. There's this one game that actually someone actually said that in it. Wearing a leather bikini, swinging a broad axe, and he was talking about like the woman who designed, who sewed the American flag. What was her name? Betsy Ross. You see, I'm getting a little slow right now. My memories. Thank you very much, Lois. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. A weight machine? You know, my brother has a set of weights on a pyramid. Maybe they'd let me borrow that. Certainly wouldn't have to buy it if my brother has one. Hardly ever uses it. I've never seen them use it. I mean, they might be using it in their own room, but I never go in there. But talking about my little brother. Ooh, my hair's looking really nice and thick, guys. My hair usually doesn't look this nice and thick. I think those supplements for my hair are doing my hair really nice favors. Nice. And it's getting past that awkward mullet phase, too. I'm really happy about that. It's satisfying. What was that game? I'll look it up. Oh, have you ever heard of the 3D Movie Maker? I used to play that when I was little. I love that. Oh, and I also liked watching Sailor Moon. Let me slick that game up, 3D Movie Maker. Game. Oh! This game. I used to make movies with this all the time. It was so addicting. Let me see the images. Oh! Dude. Yo. 3D Movie Maker. You see this? Dude, guys. If I had this game, I'd be so happy. That game. You play that when you were a kid? Let me see. Oh, the fat guy! Oh, he's so funny, dude. I liked to be the fat guy for some reason. Oh my goodness, I love this game so much. Oh my goodness. 3D Movie Maker. Hell yes. That guy. I don't even think my little brother's ever seen this game. This was from such a long time ago. Gosh. This shit. You know, I remember that guy so well now. Um, and I remember the little guy with the red hat too. 1995, dude. 1995 is when that came out. So I was so little. And I also liked, I think it was called Kid Pix. It was it was it was a drawing, painting software for kids. It had really cool sounds and textures and everything. Oh, I loved Oregon Trail, especially fishing, and I like the fishing part of it too. Yeah, that was so much fun. Let's see if I can find it on the computer here. Find it on YouTube. 1995. There's this other game, I forget what it was called. I'm worried I'm gonna get copyrighted even if I show you an example on YouTube though. Yeah, that looks like a podcast. What is DOS Storm? Is that a podcast? Or is it commentary? Actually, I don't know. I mean, they just feature games. I'm just kind of worried that I'm gonna get copyrighted. Microsoft Home. Oh gosh, there's a whole entire playthrough. Dude, that's gonna take me on a nostalgia trip. I could probably show you this though. I'm still worried I'm gonna get copyrighted. I could probably show you this without the sound and everything. Nah, you don't need to see that. Yeah, it's boring. But, you know, it's, yeah. I want to put it out so bad now. What's that other game with the guy they were traveling through time. And they went in a time machine. And, what was it called? I'll just look up. That's the only line from that game I remember because my brother played it a lot and he would constantly repeat that. What was that called? The Tentacle. The Day of the Tentacle, 1993. Have you guys ever played that one? I was really little. The Day of the Tentacle. Yo, this one. And they have the full game. Yo, I'll share it on my Discord, okay? Rabid Retrospect Games. Let me see. Can I share game walkthroughs on our game walkthroughs on YouTube copyrighted? I doubt it. Game walkthroughs on YouTube are generally considered copyrighted material owned by the game developers and publishers. While legally protected, many publishers allow or encourage them because they serve as free marketing. Yeah, I was like wondering why, and my brother too was wondering why is it that we're allowed to like play Skyrim and show that without copyright, right? Because it is owned. But yeah, that makes sense. That's what I was thinking. Like I'd want people to share my stuff. It's obvious that I didn't make it, you know? Everyone knows that I didn't make it, you know, that I didn't design it. All legally protected, many publishers allow or encourage them because they serve as free marketing. However, creators risk copyright claims or takedown requests if they do not add commentary or transform the content. This video explains why many game walkthroughs are technically illegal but often tolerated. Interesting. Key details on walkthrough copyrights. Ownership. Game footage, music, and storylines are copyrighted by the publisher. Fair use. Content is often protected under fair use if it includes transformative commentary or educational value. Monetization risks. Without explicit permission, publishing raw, long-form, or no commentary gameplay may result in copyright claims or demonetization. Company policies. Some companies, such as Amazon, provide explicit policies on what is allowed. Best practices. To avoid issues, creators should add significant commentary and check publisher guidelines. I'm going to watch this video. This video shows how to handle copyright claims on your videos. Cool. I should watch that. I should educate myself a little bit before I start sharing things willy-nilly with y'all. Yeah, I'm glad we can do that. I'm glad I can play games on my live streams and stuff, like Skyrim and even Cyberpunk 2077, I'll bet, because I was playing that a little bit and nothing happened. Yo. 3D Movie Maker. It's such an old game, though. 1995, and that one I showed you, what was it called again? The Day of the Tentacles. Like, no wonder I didn't remember that name. 1993, too. I was like 2 years old when that came out. 2. I'll share it on my Discord. Anyone want to... Okay. Oh, I forgot to share my Discord here. Let me pin my Discord in the comments, guys. If you guys want to follow my Discord, and we have a little group chat. I'll share that stuff with y'all. Yes, I'll make another group chat and I'll add more of you guys, or maybe just add you to the existing group chat if I'm able to. I think I can, actually. Let's see. I'll just share all this information. And also, if anyone wants to commission me, I'll share that information too. My Instagram's where I post my art. If I don't check my Instagram a long time, it's nothing personal. It's just I forget to check my Instagram. I even forget to post my recent artwork there, and I need to get back into that. Okay. Oh, okay, Heather. Yeah. I remember. I'll add you to the group too. I forget. Okay. After I do this, I just sort of, wind down into my own little, like, hole. I start watching cartoon horror films and shit. Like, or horror shorts, I mean. Horror Shorts Party is one of my favorites. I really like Terrence, what's his name? He's my favorite. He has such a cool voice. I'm gonna look it up again. Terrence something. You can contact me via Discord or my Instagram if you'd like to commission me. I'm working on one right now. Let's see. I can work on multiple at once, maybe three at the same time, and then it'll be like a first come first serve basis. Let's see here. And my Discord. Underscore winged underscore 13473. My Instagram. Okay, I'll pin that. Does anyone would like to commission me or join my Discord and have me send them fun videos or whatever? There's that stuff. Here, I'll share the Discord again here. Emerald underscore winged underscore 13473. I guess you guys don't see the pinned comment because for some reason some people don't see that still. There. Yeah. Gotta use the restroom. They're back. We're gonna end the live stream soon. Just 1 minute. I was looking all over for that game, and the only way I was able to find was looking up what between swinging or robotics.
I think you can get that on Steam.
You can?
I think so.
Can you get free movie maker?
It's an old ass Microsoft game.
Actually, the Day of the Tentacle is too. It's from 1993. The 3D movie maker is from 1995.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm gonna look that up. I wonder if it's free.
There's a site. You probably can't play those kind of games on it, but there's some site where you can play old games like the old Oregon Trail games and such.
Oh, really? Cool.
You just play them on the browser.
What site is that?
Just search for it.
Okay.
I can't remember.
Nice.
But I don't remember it being hard to find.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I'll look it up.
3 movement. I don't know.
I haven't played that in so long. I want to play that so
It
bad.
probably sucks.
Yeah. but it's nostalgia.
Yeah.
Yo. Ow, my knee. What up? What's up, dog? Anyway, guys. Power. Power to the people. All right, guys. So, yeah, I'm gonna be ending this live stream soon. Let's read a Bible verse beforehand. Yeah, that sound good? Okay. Psalms chapter 59 verses 1 to 2 and 2. Deliver me from my enemies, O my God. Protect me from those who rise up against me. Deliver me from those who work evil, and save me from bloodthirsty men. That was the first one I read. Opened it to. Matthew chapter what chapter is this? 6 verse 19 to 20 and 21. 19 to 21. Do not lay up for yourselves treasures on earth where moth and rust consume and where thieves break in and steal, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven where neither moth nor rust consumes and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. And this is a good one because I have a star right over it. Chapter 5, verse 11 to 12. Blessed are you when men revile you and persecute you and utter all kinds of evil against you falsely on my account. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward is great in heaven. For so men persecuted the prophets who were before you. That would have been appropriate a little earlier in the first live stream, wouldn't it have been? Aight. Okay. Let's see. Isaiah chapter 40, verse 3. A voice cries, in the wilderness, prepare the way of the Lord, make straight in the desert a highway for our God. Psalm chapter 34, verse 18. Okay. Chapter 34, verse 18. Here we go. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit. Very good. Amen. John chapter 16, verse 22. So you have sorrow now, but I will see you again, and your hearts will rejoice, and no one will take your joy away from you. Yeah, there's some good ones in here. Corinthians, second book of Corinthians, chapter 12, verse 9 to 10. But he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. I will all the more gladly boast of my weaknesses, that the power of Christ may rest upon me. For the sake of Christ, then, I am content with weaknesses, insults, hardships, persecutions, and calamities. For when I am weak, then I am strong. Okay, Psalms chapter 91, verses 1 to 2. Cool. He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High, who abides in the shadow of the Almighty, will say to the Lord, my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Very good. How about Ecclesiastes? Chapter 3, verse 1. For everything there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven. How about verse 11? He has made everything beautiful in its time. Also, he has put eternity into man's mind, yet so that he cannot find out what God has done from the beginning to the end. Yes. Acts chapter 2, verse 17. And in the last days it shall be, God declares, that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. And I'll continue. Yeah, and on my men servants and my maid servants in those days I will pour out my spirit, and they shall prophesy. And thou wilt show wonders in the heaven above, and signs on the earth beneath, blood and fire, and vapor of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, before the day of the Lord comes, the great and manifest day. And it shall be that whoever calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved. Proverbs chapter 19, verse 21. Cool. Verse 21. Okay. Many are the plans in the mind of a man, but it is the purpose of the Lord that will be established. Sorry, I'm going to read that again because Many are the plans in the mind of a man, but it is the purpose of the Lord that will be established. Absolutely. That's a good one to highlight. I'm from the US of A. Yeah, that wasn't very funny. That guy. Bye-bye. Thank you, Kenny. Absolutely. And God loves you too, man. How about Mark chapter 12, verse 30 to 31. Okay. And you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind, and with all your strength. The second is this: you shall love your neighbor as yourself. There is no other commandment greater than these. And how about Mark chapter 11, verse 24, 25, and 20 to 26. Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask in prayer, believe that you receive it and you will. And whenever you stand praying, forgive if you have anything against anyone, so that your Father also who is in heaven may forgive you your trespasses. Corinthians. Okay, one more. How about until 8 o'clock, guys? Because I really want to start the live stream at a good time tomorrow. Second book of Corinthians, chapter 4, verse 16. Get some sleep. Okay. chapter 4, verse 16. Okay, so we do not lose heart. Though our outer nature is wasting away, our inner nature is being renewed every day. That's excellent. That is so good for us in recovery as well. So we do not lose heart, though our outer nature is wasting away, our inner nature is being renewed every day. Oh, and I like this part. For this slight momentary affliction is preparing us an eternal weight of glory beyond all comparison. Because we look not to the things that are seen, but to the things that are unseen. For the things that are seen are transient, but the things that are unseen are eternal. I like that. Song of Solomon. Like, oops. Well, wait. Guys, it's got to be a short one, because I'm getting hot. Because it's almost 8, and I'm running out of battery now anyway. Eh. Ooh, I'm going to charge one of my portals here. Okay, so yeah, I think the Song of Solomon might be a little too long right now. It's a good one, though. I'll go back to that next time. But let me see. The Gospel according to John, chapter 1, verse 9. The true light that enlightens every man was coming into the world. Oops. Was that? I think I may have skipped a page. No, I didn't. He was in the world, and the world was made through him, yet the world knew him not. He came to his own home, and his own people received him not. But to all who received him, who believed in his name, he gave power to become children of God, who were born not of blood, nor of the will of the flesh, nor of the will of man, but of God. One more, okay? Hey, you're nonsense. Jackass. Okay. Chapter 5, verses 3 to 5. One more, okay? More than that, we rejoice in our sufferings, knowing that suffering produces endurance, and endurance produces character, and character produces hope, and hope does not disappoint us, because God's love has been poured into our hearts through the Holy Spirit who has been given to us. That's the last one. Perfect. Alrighty then. Ooh, put that over here. Thanks, guys. So, you guys, you have a good night, okay? I shouldn't have called that guy a jackass, but he was being a jackass. You know, we're having a Bible reading. He's over here trying to ridicule me. Like, what an... Yeah. But don't feel like I should talk that way while I'm holding a Bible. Anyway, I don't know. Yeah, I guess he was. Anywho, you guys, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you, Lewis. You have a good night too, and you too, Johnny, and you as well, Rondi. Take a good study. Sometime would be the letters to the 7 churches. Can't remember that what book, and how only 2 of the churches weren't being yelled at for bad teachings. Huh. I'll check that out if I remember. Take care, Kilroy. Take care, Heather. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Johnny. Thank you, Drew. Thank you, Lewis. Rid the Fairy, or Axel Pierce, or Justin is still here. You guys have a good night too. Thank you. Okay. Hey, Daria, I might share some of those cartoon shorts on my Discord if you want to follow my Discord. All right. I don't make ceramic sculptures, no, but my brother likes to do that. Take care, ceramics. I assume you do. It's cool. I'd have fun doing it, actually. Take care, Royal Cowboys. I'm sorry if I've missed some of your comments here, man. I must have been in the other room or something. All right. All right, everybody. You have a good night, okay? And yes, please don't forget to subscribe. It's very much appreciated. I would love to speed things, improve my channel quite a bit this month. Like, February was awesome. I would like to gain more momentum and... Ooh, yeah. Billy and Mandy's a good show. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, guys. Okay. I won't forget to add you, Heather. I'll do that right after I'm done here. Okay. See you tomorrow, okay? Bye-bye now. God bless.